honeys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and tuning in. Like I said, we're being consistent and I'm back this week already with another video. Girl, it is some ruckus going on outside. My neighbors are having a full-on party. If you hear any music or any noise, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a Karen and like tell them like turn the music down, turn the music off.
Get the fuck off my porch! Get your ass off this motherfucking porch, bitch!
I want everybody to have their fun. It's the summer. We're just going to rock it out and work through it. In this video, I really wanted to come in and have just like a luxury chat and facilitate some dialogue regarding the things that I'm seeing trending, especially with the luxury community on social media. What really sparked me wanting to have this conversation today was I saw a video on TikTok where a woman reposted an article she had seen done by the New York Post stating how wealthy women love double Hermes Birkin. Video, she was kind of like going through the talking points and things that she had took from the article, and then a lot of people in the comments was doubling down and giving their opinions, and a lot of people were shocked about, you know, if this was accurate or not, if, you know, wealthy women are really out here buying doubles, and not only if they do it, why are they doing this? They have the money to purchase the authentic item, and so going to purchase a double, a lot of people just weren't understanding as to why this is the case. I am going to refer to this as doubles for the sake of this video. I do not want to get any flags on this video, nor do I want to get this video taken down, and so that's what we're talking about today. Previously, I worked as a woman's fashion stylist. I worked in luxury retail and a host of other things, and in me working in luxury retail is when I was first introduced to wealthy women or women of means purchasing double items. I thought that it would be great to facilitate a discussion around their reasons as to why, out of my own personal observations. I want to give a general disclaimer and say that I am not endorsing the purchasing of doubles, nor am I endorsing the process of replication, but I'm just offering a perspective and kind of trying to give you some insight on the reasons why that I have seen that wealthier women will go in and they will leverage replica items in their collections. To answer the question why doubles, the first thing that I think of is for travel. A lot of the times people will do a lot of movement, and I think that there's a lot of security when you're at home and, you know, you're able to place your items in a safe and secure place, but you may not always have that same security when you choose to travel. In a previous video I had done, we had talked about insurance, and one of the tricky things that can happen when you're insuring your luxury items is that there are companies that will only want to insure your items within the United States, and so when and where that happens, you'll find that a lot of people will not want to travel with their goods, and then they don't have to worry about other variables like robbery or cleaning people coming to your hotel room or getting on the plane or putting things in suitcases. And so there's an extra level of security that comes into leaving your authentic items at home and then using your doubles when you are away from home and you're traveling, and then you're able to have a little bit of peace of mind. I think it offers, you know, some sort of comfort to know that you don't have anything to worry about because the item that you're carrying really isn't worth anything. One of the other reasons I know this is to balance out the wear. And so we all know that if you exist in a luxury space, then you may be familiar with the pre-love market, the consignment market. Items that do the best resale are the ones that are gently used or almost brand new. People will try to balance the wear, but they will use the double item to kind of make it so that they're not wearing the original so much, keeps it in pristine condition. This has its advantages and disadvantages. I definitely feel like if I owned an item that was super unique and exclusive, I could understand why somebody would maybe say, you know, I don't want to wear this item a lot, I want to leave it in pristine condition. For myself personally, I don't really understand it because I feel like why buy something that you don't wear or wouldn't want to wear? If it's so exclusive that I couldn't wear it, then I just wouldn't buy it, you know. But again, maybe these people are at levels that we don't know about, honey, but that's another reason. So if you're looking to make sure that you keep something in the best condition possible, whether that be for resale or just for your personal use, maybe there are times that you feel like you're only going to pull it out on special occasion. Makes sense? I guess that kind of makes sense. Another reason, and one of the most important reasons that I think, is being able to use your doubles as a decoy for theft. Using the doubles to protect yourself in different settings, whether that means that you're traveling or you're going to a place that may not be as favorable for certain items, or you just want to have something lesser expensive on the day-to-day. This can apply to both dupes and doubles. We enjoy the goods that we collect, but then we also have to have conversations about the fact that walking around with a lot of money just out on you can definitely put you at risk. Wealthy women owning doubles happens a lot more often than we think. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a story time. I had an interaction with a client that I used to have, and she was extremely wealthy, and she was living here in the US, but she was Puerto Rican, and her family owned businesses in Puerto Rico, and so they would frequent, bouncing between America and Puerto Rico, every so often. And she had this beautiful Hermes Birkin 35, and it was gold with silver hardware, and it just was absolutely beautiful. And one of the things that she did was she purchased a double of it so that she could use it when she was traveling. On the other hand, her sister didn't really agree with it. Her sister was the type that was like, I'm not going to wear any of that. I'm just going to leave my items at home, and then when I go to Puerto Rico, I will just, kind of go bare. And she didn't travel with any of her designer items. She left them all at home. One of the trips that they had gone to San Juan, her sister's house was robbed and vandalized. Her bag, herself, and then law enforcement noticed that they bypassed everything else in the house and they went straight for her sister's closet. The individual that had facilitated the robbery noticed that she was not in Puerto Rico with any of her designer items, and she had expressed to that person like, oh, no, I leave everything at home. Knew via social media and other things that she didn't have the items with her, that they were at home. And so there is an advantage about having a decoy so that it's less obvious about what you have when. My clients, I'm hearing this real time, and I'm like in shock about how deep it goes. And I think that after having that experience, I definitely started to take a more serious look at, what replicas can do for you, how they can protect you. I have tons of stories of interactions that I've heard over the years. I literally was watching another TikTok video, and this man was almost robbed by these guys by random on the street on a luxury watch, and he ended up having to throw the watch over the fence because he was trying to protect himself. And so there are times where it may be beneficial to consider like, hey, if you had on a lesser expensive item, could you be more protected, is the way that I see it. I know what some of you all watching this are going to be thinking like, girl, do you have any replicas? And the answer to that is no. I say for myself that it is not my ministry, and the reason as to why is because I have a collection that has a good enough range. I have, more expensive items, and then I have lesser expensive items. And so if I was ever in a position, or I was at a place where I did not feel comfortable wearing my higher end designer items, I have some things from contemporary brands or no-name brands that I can default to. Definitely feel like there is a trade-off when you own luxury goods and you're posting them on social media and you have this interaction. I'm the type of person where I really don't bring people over to my home. I have certain boundaries here on social media. Like, I don't think I would ever do like a full collection video or giving people home tours or closet tours, telling people when you're traveling. I feel like I have other layers of protection over myself to where I feel like owning doubles for handbags and other things just isn't necessary. That's my money in things that are high quality, even if it means that I have to have less. I guess, if I was in like the ladies in the article that have like all these Birkins, but like I don't have Birkins, I don't have Kellys, like I don't have any of that, and so I don't really see it necessary. I'm going to attach the TikTok video that I'm referring to in the description below. I'm also going to put the attachment to the article as well, just so that you guys can read and get your own opinion. That is my personal opinion. I do not pass judgment on people that choose to spend their money however they want to spend their money, whether it's on the original items from the designer or if it's on the double items. I do, though, believe that there is a way to leverage the item strategically if you need extra levels of security and safety, because that comes first always, especially when we're talking about owning designer goods. But I thought it was funny and interesting the reaction that people had. But that is pretty much it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back here next Sunday with another video, so please make sure that you give me a thumbs up, you leave your comments below, have a little dialogue. What do you guys think? And make sure that you subscribe, and we will be back here next Sunday with another video. Okay, bye guys.